Hey y'all, it's Krista here from Summer Star Fashions, and I am so excited because I just had my biggest sales weekend ever. So I sold 12 items and I had a total of sales of $146.02, which came out to be an $84.58 profit, which is about a 60% return. So I want to show you what I sold, where I bought it. And so hopefully this will help you with your businesses, or if you're considering getting into the reselling business, which you should because it's awesome. So just two important things to note. The first is that I've been listing a ton, way more than I ever have, because I'm getting ready to work at a big law firm this summer, and I can't be doing this business while I'm working there, like time-wise. So I'm trying to get everything ready for my grandparents to take over, so that there'll be a lot of listings to hopefully last all summer. I'm not sure what that'll look like. We'll see, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Also, I'm getting a big bag ready to send to ThredUp. I'll do another video showing you what I'm sending in. So everything that I'm going to be sending in, I put on 70% off from my store, because I wouldn't make a lot of money. Hopefully I would just break even on a lot of items, but I would still get more money selling it myself than sending it to ThredUp, because ThredUp you really don't get that much per item, but it's good if the items didn't sell and you're just trying to make some money back. So let's get started, and I'm super excited. So the first item that I have, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, is by Cynthia Steff, or Steffi, Steffe. And so it's this purple blouse with these bows. And I picked this up at the bins in New York City, and I've never heard of the brand, so I looked it up and I had good comps. And so I bought it for about 23 cents at the bins. It sold for $15 plus shipping, and so I profited $13.03. The next one is this dress. I'm trying to find the top. It's this dress by Talbot's. And it's pretty long, and it's just black with like these brown polka dots on it. This also sold on eBay, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And so I made a $14.41 profit, and I bought it at Goodwill for $2.50. I really don't like Goodwill. I think it's overpriced. So the only time I'll buy something at Goodwill is if it's half off, which this obviously was. And it was half off in Arkansas, and things are just normally cheaper there than up here in New England. So this next thing that I sold is this pair of, they're called cigarette jeans. They've got the patches on the knees, and they've got stripes on the side, by Marc Jacobs. And so I made a video about this a little while ago, but I bought a ton of stuff from Schoola, and in the description it just said these were Marc Jacobs, not Marc by Marc Jacobs. So I called Schoola, and they told me it was cheaper for me just to keep it and then refund me than for me to send it in and then reprocess it. So I essentially got this for free, which is awesome. And it sold for $22.50 on eBay, and so that gave me a $13.42 profit. I listed it for $40, but you know, when I got it for free, I'm here to make money, and $22 was $22.50 before, and that's I did have to pay for shipping though, because originally I listed it for $40 plus free shipping. And that's important to keep in mind, is if someone sends you a best offer but you offer free shipping, remember that you still have to take the shipping off of the lower price. I know it sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I forget that sometimes when I'm calculating best offers. This was a super quick sell. This sold in less than 12 hours. So there's this awesome Disney long sleeve sweatshirt. It's got all the characters except Daisy and Minnie. Oh, no, Minnie's on there. So all the characters except Daisy. Oh, nope, she's on there too. Please forget everything I just said. In my description, though, I didn't put that Daisy was on there. But these Disney sweatshirts are always really awesome quick flips. All of the Disney sweaters I've got before, I can always get over $20 for them. And I paid $4 for this at a local thrift store. I saw it on my way out. And it's sold for $20 on Poshmark, which gives me a $12 profit. What's great about Posh is their fees are a flat 20%, or if it's less than $16, it's $2.95, which is great. And you don't have to pay PayPal fees, and they deposit directly into your bank account, and you never have to pay for shipping. We don't, the buyer does. Actually, I'll talk about that in a second about dropping shipping. So yeah, vintage Disney, anything Disney, sweatshirts, get it. I've never had mine for more than 2 days. The next thing that I sold, this was also on Poshmark, is this pair of Calvin Klein, this basic blue jeans. Oops, there's Calvin Klein label. So Calvin Klein, it's not a brand with a super high resale value unless it's the Calvin Klein collection, but a good pair of jeans, especially Calvin Klein, because that's what they were originally known for, is good. And so I bought it for $4. No, I didn't. I bought it for $3 at a local thrift store. And it sold for $12 on Poshmark, and so it gave me a $6.05 profit. And I always want to double my money, so I was happy with that. The thing with Poshmark, though, is if you can, instead of accepting best offers, what I tell buyers I'm willing to do is that I'll drop the price to their best offer so that then they also get a shipping discount. So on Poshmark, if you drop the price of an item by more than 10%, shipping goes from like $6.49 to $4.99. And for some reason, I found that buyers are more excited about discounted shipping than they are about cheaper prices. So with this buyer, what I did is anytime a buyer likes anything, I comment and I say thanks for the love. I accept all best reasonable offers. So if you like to send an offer my way, and I can ship on either today, tomorrow, Monday, whichever one's true. And then I also tell them that in addition to accepting all best reasonable offers, I also will lower the price so you get a shipping discount. And so normally what buyers do is they'll be willing for me to accept $2 above their best reasonable offer, something like that, because they'll get the shipping discount. And then that's $2 plus more for me, which is awesome. So that's what this buyer did. So I dropped it to $12 from $16, so then she got the shipping discount, and then I also got more money, which is great. And the buyer still felt like she was getting a deal. This is one of the items that was in my thread up bag. It's these pink, I love pink, Docker capris. I bought these last fall for 10 cents. This great thrift store near me has a monthly 10-cent day, but it's in the middle of the week. So I can never go. I go during Christmas and then during the summer from home. It's tomorrow and I'm super excited. So yeah, I got these for 10 cents at a local thrift store. They sold for $8.99 and that was for the discounted price. And so I profited $4.20. Not bad. This is a Loft dress. Loft, if you see it, it's a great brand. My roommate in college only wore Loft. So it's popular among young professionals, college students, so it's awesome. Get Loft. But it's this blue dress, but on the bottom, it's got these, they're brown polka dots, and on the top, on the back, it's got this pattern. So I bought it at the bins in Little Rock for 94 cents. And I listed it for $17.99, but I accepted a best offer of $12 plus shipping. Because again, I'm here to make money. So I'll accept best offers, and I profited $10.65. Okay, now these next two items are things that I can't send into ThreadUp, so I was just gonna donate them. And so then I would have lost all my money. So I was willing to accept pretty low best offers for them. Because then I'd make some of my money back and the buyer paid for shipping. So the first one is this Banana Republic blazer. And Banana Republic is a brand that you really shouldn't spend that much money on. And I didn't know that. I got this when I first started out, and I ended up spending $5 on it. I rarely spend that much on an item. As you can see, all of my items are $3 or less. Except for the Disney one, because I knew it was going to sell. So if I know something's going to sell, I'll spend a little bit more on it. But I originally thought that it was part of the design, but it's not. One of the buttons is missing a color. And I didn't realize that that was missing. I thought it was part of the design, so that's why I bought it and when I spent $5 on it. So it sold for $4.10 on eBay plus shipping, and instead of losing $5. Now I've only lost $2.15. And I know it's not going to a landfill, so I'm okay with that. However, I noticed this discoloration that I hadn't noticed before, and I'm wondering if it happened when it was in my storage bin. So it's like discoloration. And so I'm going to message the buyer, and I'm going to offer to send it to them if they just cover shipping and refund their purchase price. Always be honest with customers. And then the last thing for clothes is I got this Cabby, I don't know how you pronounce it, blazer, and I follow other resellers, and they're like, oh my gosh, this brand is awesome. So I finally found something with it, and I bought it. It's this blazer thing, and I've had it for like before Christmas, so a long time. And so I spent $4 on it at Goodwill. It sold for $4.30 plus shipping, and so now instead of losing $4, I'm only losing $1.88. And then I also sold some things on Amazon. Now, the thing about Amazon is I follow these awesome people on YouTube, like Reezy Resells, you should go watch them, who just make a killing selling books. And I think it could just be where I live. There's no universities around here. I mean, like Vermont and then the part of Northwest Arkansas that I live in, not New York City. But there's just not a lot of textbooks, and in New York City, I was going to Goodwill once a day for almost a month, spending like 2 hours there scanning books, and there was just nothing. And also Goodwill in New York City charges like $4 for a book. Yeah, no, thank you. So I go to the local bookstores when I can, where it's like 25 to 50 cents, but I haven't found any like jackpot gold. So that's just my disclaimer. If you guys have any tips on how to find more expensive books, let me know. Also, New Hampshire, they told me that for all of the Goodwills of northern New England, they have a scanning program where they scan every book that gets donated, and if it has a resale value of more than $10, they personally sell it themselves. So unless some get through, I don't scan in New Hampshire, and so I wasn't scanning at the Goodwill bin. So anyways, I got this book on the side of the road in New York City. So it was free. I'm just going to take these tags out. I did message the buyer, because when I get a book, I flip through it and make sure there's no writing. But the front page had been stuck, and so I didn't notice that there was a name on the front cover. And when I sold it, I told the buyer that there was no writing, so I sent him a message. And if he doesn't get back to me, I'll send it out today. So I got it for free at the side of the road, and it profited me $13.89. This book I bought for $1 at my local thrift store. Although when I talked about it, I'd entered in the wrong thing into my selling app, so I ended up buying all of these books that I should not have bought. Just being honest about my learning curves. And so I spent $1 on it, and it'll profit me 68 cents. And I couldn't return them after I bought them. And then this is one of those flop books. So I got this book. Again, I entered the wrong info into my scanning app, and I paid $1 for it. And instead of losing $1, now I only lose 42 cents. So those are just some of my successes and some of my fails. It's a learning curve. If you follow resellers online, just know we're not perfect. We still do a lot of learning curves. I've been doing this for 10 months now. And so again, I sold 12 items on eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon. I had $146.02 in sales, and I profited $84.58. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. But thanks so much for watching.